What's that? I haven't uploaded in months, and now that I'm back, I'm doing a video on a new thing? Yeah, sounds about right. So, I recently learned that my childhood favorite board game, or miniatures game, Heroscape, came back, and I decided to pick up pretty much everything from the first wave. But I just wanted to do an overview of the first battle box, they're calling it. The Age of Annihilation Battle for the Wellspring from Heroscape. Oop. So here's the outside of the front of the box. It's got some pretty artwork on it. This is the unpainted set. When you pick it up, it's got some shrink wrap on it that'll either say perfect for 2 players if it's the unpainted set, and if it's the painted one, it'll call it out saying pre-painted miniatures. We got artwork of Iwashia, I believe is her name, and her 2 familiars, whose names I can't remember. Side of the box, we got Heroscape. Got our Morrow unit that's in here, Bak-Bernah. Other side of the box, we got a picture of the familiar. Top, we got our Pirate Man, Killian Vane. And on the back, it just tells you it's the battle of all time. All the components you get, all 6 miniatures, all your terrain pieces, which we're not going to go over in this video because it's Heroscape terrain. Everybody knows how that works, I think. I may do a dedicated video on just the terrain, actually. Got your how to play, you choose your army card, you move your characters, and you attack your opponents. Yeah, looking pretty good. And then, yeah, it comes with a D20 and your different attack and defense dice. So that's the box. So, like I said, this is the unpainted set. So all of the minis in the set come just bare bones, straight plastic with a little bit of a shade on them. Kind of hard to tell on Killian Vane, but he's just the only one that I haven't painted yet. But it's good to show in the video that this is what they all look like when they come out of the box. See if we can focus on that head. You can see the sculpt work on here is pretty good. From what I understand, it's all the same sculpts as the Kickstarter that they tried to do, or the HasLab they tried to do, about, what, year and a half, 2 years ago? But Renegade Studios just picked it up and just decided we're just going to release it normally, which goes to show they didn't really need to do the Kickstarter, I guess. Anyway, that's besides the point. The only downside I could say about this mini is that his little blunderbuss here kind of's got the flat edge. May have to do some Space Marine modifications, like just drilling the barrels. We'll see how much effort I want to put into it. But yeah, this is the standard base size, it looks like, because like we got our other human character, same base size. Don't know how many millimeters it is off the top of my head. It's not like Warhammer, the other game I've been getting into, where your base sizes matter. But that's Killian Vane the Third. Pretty nice sculpt work on there. Now the rest of these I have painted. I think I did a pretty decent job on them. Not too bad. We'll save my favorite for last, but we'll start with one of the familiars here, whose name I can't remember off the top of my head. I don't remember the 2 familiars' names, but I remember every other character. So let's set this down for a minute while I pull out the army card, or just the book to figure it out. Kita the Spring Runner, there we go. This is Kita the Spring Runner. As you can see, I gotta touch up the rim of the base here. And I'm not bothering painting the bottom because it's the bottom of the base. It's just going to be facing the ground the whole time. See, again, detail on the Mini is pretty good. You can, especially with the light on, you can see that it did a pretty sloppy job on here, but it works out to be looks okay. Still got to get a couple games in with these models before I can tell you if they're any good or not, or how they synergize with the old stuff, which I gotta wait for my Master Set 1, the original one from 2004, to come in from the mail, because I lost my original. But yeah, it's Key to the Spring Runner. Very nice little model. We'll do the other familiar next, which is Onshu the Welkeneye. I don't know what a Welkeneye is, but this is a pretty good owl deer miniature. Most of the paints that I've used on all these miniatures are just Citadel Games Workshop paints, except the brown that I used on Key to the Spring Runner is like fur coat. Like the main fur coat was an AK paint, just because I wanted something to differentiate from the base. But then on Shrew the Welkeneye here, I just used the same color and then just picked out the forearms. I tried to do kind of what the box art and card art showed the minis to look like, but some liberties here and there. Like I didn't want to paint the forehead crest in there because I didn't want to screw up the gray paint on the face. Again, yeah, really in the light you can see the spots that I missed there. In person, it doesn't look too bad. That is Onshu. And then we get our big figure from this battle box, which is Iwashia, Master of Tides. Really happy with how this one turned out. See, just like some big kraken, or not kraken monster, but like creature from the Black Lagoon looking tentacle monster. Really like the detailing on here. If I remember correctly, it was Avalon Hill that did all the sculpting because they were in charge of the Kickstarter, or HasLab. I'm gonna keep calling it a Kickstarter because that's what it is. Oh crap, I missed a little spot on the tentacle there. Oh well. Yeah. That is Iwashia. And then my personal favorite from this set is Bok Bernah, the Morrow. Really happy with how this guy turned out. First, I thought I kind of screwed up the paint job because I made his skin, you can kind of see under the arm here. I made his skin with Ushapti bone, and he turned into like this real nice bone color that I remember the Morrow looking like. And I was like, okay, I want the shade to be, because I remember the Morrow units from Swarm of the Morrow, at least, having like a reddish brown in like the folds of their skin. So I'm going to hit it with some Caribou Crimson, and it turned the whole thing a little shade of red, which doesn't turn out as bad on the camera. So at first I thought I ruined the whole thing. But no, it actually looks pretty good. Shorts are supposed to be brown on the box art, but I remember the Mario units having a lot of like green to like unify them. Sorry if you can hear my pets in the background. So I just made the shorts green. I thought I had some old Mario units still lying around, but I went to go look for them and they're gone. So Bok Bernah for now is a lonely little Morrow, but his friends are on the way. So yeah, that's just an overview of the minis themselves from the set. And I was just getting set up for another video, and I decided to look through the footage of the one I recorded a couple hours ago, only to see that I didn't talk about the Fiabani miniature that I painted up. Not too happy with how she turned out. I could have done a lot better, but yeah, especially with the flash going on, you can kind of see all the spots that I miss. Oh well. Good enough for me, but I can do better. The actual sculpt work on the miniature is still pretty damn good, though. Alright, that is Fiabani. No idea if any of their abilities, how they play yet, because I haven't gotten the game in, but I am starting, or hoping to start, a Heroscape League at my local hobby shop now. So that should be fun. I'm binging, reading the rules and watching other videos on how the game is played to just familiarize myself with it again, because it has been about, what, 18 years since I've played. But hey, hopefully, gonna upload this on Monday, and hoping to do like a mini Monday thing where I just go over some miniatures or some miniature games, you know, see how that turns out. Kind of like that Mo Tuesday that I tried and then immediately gave up on. Haha. Yeah, I'm hoping that this game really takes off. So we'll see how it goes. Next time I do a video, I will hopefully have Killian Vane here painted up. And, yeah. We'll... Pixie. And we'll go over the contents of the master box. Alrighty, see you next time.